Liverpool star Naby Keita to snub contract offer giving Jurgen Klopp fresh headache. Keita has struggled to break into Klopp's plans since joining Liverpool from RB Leipzig in 2017. Which is set to come back to bite the Reds as they attempt contract talks. Jurgen Klopp is set to be handed a fresh headache by Liverpool star Naby Keita, who is reportedly set to snub the offer of a new contract. The Reds have focused on tying down the senior members of their squad down to new long-term contracts over recent months. With Virgil van Dijk, Jordan Henderson and Alisson all penning deals. With Keita having entered the final 2 years of his contract, the midfielder is the next player earmarked for talks about extending his stay. It appears though that these talks will not be as successful as Liverpool would have hoped though. With Keita thought to be unwilling to remain as things stand. That is according to Bild football expert Christian Falk, who states that he will be snubbing any talks that the Reds attempt to open. It is said that Keita will maintain that stance unless he is offered a more prominent role in Klopp's side. Keita has struggled to break into the German boss plans since joining from RB Leipzig in 2018. Making only 10 Premier League appearances last season. He has had a better time so far this term, making 6 appearances so far and scoring in the win over Crystal Palace. But he was dropped for the crunch clash with Chelsea 3 games into the campaign, suggesting that Klopp still does not trust the midfielder. That is something that will have to change if Klopp is to keep Keita on Merseyside, and avoid being dealt a major headache at the same time. The last central midfielder to depart at the end of their contract was Georginio Wijnaldum, who joined Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer in the summer. The Reds refused to sign a replacement for the Dutchman, with Klopp insisting that a new midfielder was not needed. There's no need to buy a midfielder just because there's one on the market. If people think about it, there's no real need for a midfielder, he said ahead of the draw with Chelsea. If there was one player who could improve all the things, then we would go for it. Wijnaldum played an incredible amount of games for us. But if there's an area of the team where we have the dynamics, there is no gap in midfield. We have players with great skills. I cannot help the supporters who want us to sign a player just to get somebody in. If there's an area we have on the pitch where we have all the different skill sets, dynamic, creativity. defensive-orientated, offensive-orientated, all these kind of things, there is no gap. But if Keita did indeed snub any contract talks, it will be a major setback and almost certainly force the Reds to re-evaluate their situation in midfield. As well as Keita, Klopp can call on 7 other options in midfield. Though 2 of those in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Curtis Jones are currently out of favour. Losing Keita then would see Klopp develop a major headache with how to solve his midfield selection issues.